Beyond the cliffs, there's a breaker in the wall. I'd never gone that far, roving in the dark, climbing the basin. There were bands of buffaloes.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new vlog. It is 8:30 in the morning, and we have a play date at the house this morning with a friend that we met at the park a couple years ago. Her and I have become a friend, so that's really nice. And she has a little boy that's about almost a year older than Liam. And she also has a daughter. So we're gonna have a little play date here. And Larry went off to baseball, which I was really shocked about because it is so stormy and rainy. Like currently there's drizzling and thunder rolling. It looks like the dark apocalypse outside. But somehow Daddy still had games, didn't he? He'll have fun, and then us moms will have mom girl chat time, which I always look forward to, and the kids will play, and it'll be great. But I feel like I'm running behind. I don't have snacks out yet, so that's kind of stressing me out because I like to be that mom that has snacks out. I like to have snacks. Are you showing me the fan? That's really cool. Do you know we took that to Disney on your first Disney trip? To keep you nice and cool, although it was still very hot. We went last October. All right, let's turn on your dinosaur train. Okay. Ooh, I almost dropped it. Unfortunately, the kids are gonna be stuck inside again today. This is like 2 days in a row that it's just been very stormy, thundery, lightning, all the things. We like to go out on the lanai a lot and have like outdoor time out there, but it's just not with lightning strikes. On a side note, Emma has officially outgrown her 0 to 3 month clothing. So she's in a pumpkin outfit that was Liam's 3 to 6 month clothing. So I have a couple of pieces for 3 to 6 months, but they're all holiday related. So they're Christmas and like fall. For some reason, I don't have any 3 to 6 regular outfits for her that were hand-me-downs from Liam. So I'm going to need to make a trip to Target to get her some new onesies that are 3 to 6. She's officially out of 0 to 3, guys. So sad. Why is the first 3 months of your life just flying by? I also feel like, and this is just a deep, honest chat, I feel like, okay, she'll be 3 months in a few days, and I feel like that first 3 months postpartum has been the most challenging moments of my life, like things that I've gone through personally. It has been so hard. I feel like, where was that like cozy, loving and newborn phase? I mean, I did have it, and there was definitely like some soft and nice moments, but I have gone through some serious like personal struggles and, you know, my grandpa dying and just very intense things. And I feel, and I'm not complaining, I just feel like I look back at those moments and I'm like, my first 3 months postpartum was hard. It was really hard. Emotionally, mostly, I would say, for myself. And Emma is just, you're the sweetest. She's the sweetest, easy, chill baby. She's just perfect. Her and Liam have been such a dream, and it has nothing to do with them. It just has to do with everything else that's going on in my adult life, adult world, that has been very, very, very hard. I don't know, guys, but we will make it through that. You have to push through for your kids. No matter how hard life gets, we have to keep pushing through. And there are definitely moments where I have really, really struggled, and it's just been hard, but we will keep going. We're gonna have the faith to keep going. And in moments like that too, when things are really hard, I find that staying busy is very, very helpful. And that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying not to have downtime and keep myself busy, whether that's tidying a spot in the house or listening to a podcast or reading a book. Just keeping my brain busy. Again, I had such a hard time sleeping last night. because my brain will not shut off. I can't stop it. I don't know. I also think it might be important to, you know, reach out and talk to somebody for mental health reasons, and that's okay too. And you have to listen to those cues. So we will see, but that's just a little mommy kind of update chat with you guys. And thank you for listening. And we're gonna have fun today. We're gonna have fun with our friends. So many of you too are asking about her eyes and if she kept her baby blues, and she has. She has her daddy, and she has the same color eyes as Liam. I think Liam's might be a lighter blue and hers are more of like a darker ocean blue. But they're definitely blue. You have beautiful blue eyes, just like your brother and your daddy. I always wanted them to have Larry's blue eyes, and they both got his blue eyes. Playdate is over. They just left, and now I am about to make myself some lunch because I am starving. I actually breakfast because I have not eaten yet today other than a handful of almonds and an apple, which is just not okay. It was a busy morning. I was running late, and you know, we were just in the moment. So the kids had snacks. We got the snacks out, so that was good. Again, the Cheez-Its were a big hit, and apples. Apples and Cheez-Its. Kids love them. So that was a win. I do have the living room chaos to clean up but I'm just not even gonna tackle it now because I need to eat something before I get sick, have the shakes kind of thing. So we're gonna have something to eat, and I don't know what I'm gonna make. Am I gonna make, see, I don't wanna dirty a pan. Like, that's where I'm at in my life right now. I don't wanna dirty a pan, so I don't wanna make my scrambled eggs, although I should make my scrambled eggs and just dirty the darn pan. But anyways, also let's rewind to the visit. I am so thankful for my friend, for my new mom friend. She's not a new mom friend. I've been friends with her for like 2 years, but it's just so nice to be able to just sit down and have a friend to talk to. And I hope that you guys have somebody in your life that you can have to go and talk to, whether that's your mom or a friend or somebody, because it is really, really important. So that was a really nice visit. And so we have plans. She goes to a gym. So I'm thinking about going to the gym with her a couple of times to see if I want to do a membership. We talked about Universal plans in October and taking the kids to a few places. So that's really exciting. I think one thing that a lot of people don't understand is it's like if I don't vlog taking my kids somewhere, I'm not showing it, that means it didn't happen. I think that's such a misconception with the internet, is that people see everything that we do and that I do, and that's not true. Like, you're seeing portions of my life, and just because I don't film going to the library doesn't mean we've never been to the library, or that I don't film going to the zoo does not mean that we'd never go to the zoo. So I just think that's just such a misconception. And then I do want to point out, like, when I have other people's children like in my home or at events, like, I don't want to film other people's children on the internet. I already go through a lot with my life on the internet. I would hate to put somebody else on the internet and somebody else's child on the internet and then have it happen to their children. It's just really heartbreaking and really sad. And that's just a vulnerable, open chat with where I am right now. I film as much as I can. My friend and I, that's what we were talking about. We were talking about social media, and she's ready to like delete her Facebook, you know what I mean? And I was like, there's just so many pros and cons that come with social media. Like, it gives you such a connection source with people and keeping up with people's lives. And like, I've met so many amazing viewers like you guys. Like, meeting you in Target, meeting you at the grocery store, meeting you at Universal is like the highlight. It is so much fun. But then there's also like this totally other side to it that can be very challenging. And you know, it's your time consumption on the internet that can be challenging, and it's outside opinions that can be challenging. I mean, we don't normally deal with things like this in our daily life. You know, you don't. Like, you go to work, you do your job, you're hanging out with your friends, you're hanging out with your family. But on the internet, it's like this whole world of internet keyboard situations, warriors is what they call it, can happen. And it's a very scary, toxic environment at times. And I hate that it's become that. And if you think about the grand scheme of like social media, it's all relatively new. Like, my friend and I were talking when we were like the last generation that grew up without social media. I mean, there was MySpace and Facebook, but it wasn't in the palm of your hand or your child's hand 24/7. Like, we didn't have that access to it like that. We had the like flip phones, we had the slide up keyboards. You needed to be on a computer to get in a chat room. Like, it was just totally different than it is now. So when you think about social media and the consumption of it, it all is really relatively new. Of course, I am so thankful for social media because it is my job. It has allowed me to stay home with my children and raise my children. It has been such a privilege and an honor, and I love it. There's just so many pros and cons just with like everything, with anything in life. So I'm very thankful and very privileged. And then I also feel very overwhelmed would be a good way to put it. But on a brighter note, not to talk to you guys about like social media, and this just isn't me. I don't want to like, don't take it as it's, see, I say things and then things get twisted and my words get warped into things that I didn't say and didn't mean, and that's not how I meant it. But what I just mean is like all of us in general, like social media has changed our world. It's changed everything. We have access to the news right at the palm of our hands at any moment. It's just a different world that we're living in. And it's a scary world, I think, when I think of Liam and Emma growing up. It's a scary world for them because I know as an adult, things that I have read about myself and my family have been very difficult to read. Think about your children having access to phones and they're reading things about them. Their brains are not yet developed to handle that. And that's a scary thing. So I don't know. I just think that we're all in this pivotal world. I don't know why I'm going off on this right now. I'm supposed to be making myself something to eat while the kids nap, so we need to do that. But I did want to have like an open heart-to-heart chat about that because it is definitely a thing for our children right now. So, and you know, for us. So let me know how you feel about like social media and your views on that. Now let's make ourselves some lunch. I think we'll have some spicy chicken and rice. And then I have this. I need to add a vegetable. What should we add? All right, we've got some frozen broccoli, so I'm just gonna toss this in the microwave, heat it up, and we'll do some frozen some broccoli and chicken and rice. So we don't have to dirty another bowl. This is the Kevin's garlic chicken. I'm just gonna add our brown rice in here, and then we'll add the broccoli, and it'll be a delicious meal. All right, here's my lunch.
You're leaning to the side.
It is time to stay consistent. I'm in the laundry room. Let's do our walk. What do I want to watch? Maybe I'll watch Game of Thrones. No, I don't know. All right, guys, I smashed out that treadmill workout, and Liam, he was so cute. I had the door closed because I was trying to, you know, work out, limit distractions, have some mommy time. And he opened the door and he goes, "No, mommy, I'm gonna color." And he sat down with his coloring book and he started coloring, and it was the cutest thing ever. But anyways, we smashed out the treadmill workout. Now it's time to do our 10-minute, it's the 10-minute low impact. So I will link it down below in case you guys are interested. It's great if you are just getting started. If you have joint issues, back problems, it is a great, great start. So I will link that down below for anybody that is interested. But let's do that now. And then we're gonna cook up some sweet potato because I am really craving some sweet potato. I've also been educating myself on like working out and fitness and everything. And I wanna make sure I'm in a nice balance and not restricting too much. So I wanna make sure I'm getting my healthy carbs and everything like that. So, hi, Liam. Oh, you're all wet. Are you playing outside with Daddy?
Daddy.
Yeah. That's fine. Mommy's gonna do a little workout. You wanna do it with me? You sit on your butt. There you go. Wait.
Meow.
2, 3.
Meow.
Are you okay?
Hey.
A little tight back here in the hamstring. You're working out with mommy. Woo! Tika, woo, woo. Woo. You go like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one's gonna be a struggle. I can feel not just this workout, but it's starting to build up. The 4 days of consistency, the walking in this. Hi. Is this why mommies get gym memberships? This must be why the mamas get the gym memberships. Oh, they put an ad in it. How do you put an ad in the middle of a fitness video? That's a floss pick. I do not go very low into those squats because I am very out of shape. So to stay consistent, we're doing light squatting. You're a mommy's baby, huh? Harry Potter? Okay, give mommy just 10 seconds. We can put Harry Potter on. 10. Whew. We did it. See, mommy did it.
No.
47 minutes of total workout. Let me know. Are you guys smashing out the goals that you made for yourself? If so, let me know. And if you haven't, that's completely okay. This is your cue to get yourself back on track. We'll do it together. Let me know in the comments below what goals you have. I asked you guys over on Instagram too, so I'd love to know here. Okay, Liam. I need water. We need to roast some potatoes. That's a sweet potato. Yeah, do you want some apple? I have apple. You want some apple?
Yeah.
Okay. But I am trying to cut back on calorie intake, which is why I'm not going to use the oil. Oh my gosh, a fail. I didn't preheat my oven. I'm just gonna throw them in now. Doesn't matter. You know what I need to do is another grocery shop.
Mommy?
What? Oh, that's mommy's sponge. It's time to get Emma's bath ready.
No.
Yeah, it's Emma's bath time.
No.
Larry and I were just talking about, I'm getting a little sore, which is a great sore. It's not like a horrible sore, just from working out and stuff like that. And we said no pain, no gain, and then Liam started to chant no pain, no gain, which is hilarious. All right, I need to get a cup to put Emma's bath water in here. After my workout, okay, let's rewind. Before.
Mommy!
Yes?
Mommy!
Yes?
Guess what? Mommy.
Silly Liam. Before my workout, I was very mentally not clear. I felt very overwhelmed and like stressed and defeated. And I know it sounds funny, but like after my workout, I have a lot of clarity. Like I feel better. I mean, I still have my struggles, but I feel better.
No.
I feel a little bit more focused. Ooh, it's a bath time. Hi. Hello. Are we gonna take your bath? Let's take your bath. Hi, honey. Should we start with your face? I'm just gonna take off this watch. Take that off first. Okay. Let's wash your face. No. I see that big smile. Let's wash your hair.
Mommy, Daddy.
What's what? I can't see it. Oh, that's mommy's ring. Bathing a newborn is the cutest thing. Are you technically still a newborn at almost 3 months old? That's where are you finding all of mommy's jewelry? Oh, in that thing. That's a necklace. Okay, ready to get out. You're all done. Can we brush your hair? Dinner is done. Sweet potatoes are roasted.